What's going on? I have no clue what song this is. Hey, I probably shouldn't start that high energy. It kind of annoys me when I see other people start that high energy, but I can't do everything the same way all the time. I mean, I don't even know how to do it the same way all the time, but if I did it the same way never mind, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, to be honest with you. Well, the first thing I said is I don't know what song this is. So this is Angelina live doing Mercy, Killing Me Softly, and I'm Not the Only One. So I hit play for like 2 seconds and I heard a bass line, ba-da-bump, which kind of sounds like Stand By Me, but really fast. Kind of like it. Probably not that close, but kind of like it. So I have no idea which song this is. Why is that important? I don't know. I don't know why it's... Well, I mean, talk about a reaction. I don't even know what song I'm listening to. That's about as unknown as it can possibly get. That's not true. That's also not true. I watch songs from other countries. And not only do I not know what song it is, I don't know what style it is. And whether or not I'll have any English. Those are probably pretty stark reactions. Point is, I have a legal pad, and I always write down what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see. My handwriting's very bad. I always write down what I'm doing, and I have ever since the beginning of the channel. So we're almost 3,000 videos. I have 3,000 sets of notes. I just enjoy it. I like writing. I mean, I don't like writing, but I like having written. Yeah, no, I don't enjoy writing at all. I enjoy thinking and talking, but there's something about having the legal pad that is way better than my notes on my phone or something like that. I have a lot of notes on the phone, but never mind, we've gone off the rails. Let's see what this song is. Oh, I know what it is. It's kind of like the first 3 notes of Stand By Me if they never changed. I guess the song is called Mercy. She sounds great. I'm just thinking, I'm having my weird late night ideas here. I think I mentioned St. Paul and the Broken Bones to you before on the video. Incredible singer, but his voice does not match the package. He's like a chubbyish white guy. And then like a soulful black man comes out of his vocal cords. You could think whatever you want to think about that description. It is 100% the truth. It is the truth. His body and his face does not match his voice at all. And it's one of the most, it's very spectacular. And in a sense, especially when she was younger, but definitely also still now, her voice does not match her body. You're just used to it. What's my point? My point is, maybe dress even differently. She's kind of dressing like she's awesome, and she is awesome. But also, when you dress like you're awesome, people look at you and go, I bet you think you're awesome. So it's like, I would like to see like a test run where she does like a live show like this, but then just like does not look like she's awesome, and then just head explosions. I think you know what I'm trying to say. I think that's pretty clear. Hell yeah. I think the band rocks. I mean, we've had some complaints about different volume levels or whatever, and I do think she still is having to compete with the band. There's something weird with that mixing. But I think the band is really good. I think they really suit her. I think they work well together. Yeah. I guess maybe I shouldn't say anything yet, but I'm having like a bunch of things happening in my head about this type of song. Also, there's something on the inside of my lip. If you see me doing that, I'm like what the fuck is that? Sneeze. Nice.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Great energy, everything. I mean, everyone sounded great. Everyone did a great job. Everything sounded like... The only complaint I would have as far as what I was hearing is I would, again, same thing I said, that I'm sure it's going to be true for the whole set, is something to thicken up and put her vocals on top of the mix and give it that thickness to compete. But I was like, I don't feel right. Like, I don't feel right about this. And so I'm going from person to person in the band, and I'm listening to her, and I'm like, well, everyone's doing a good job. So what's wrong with me? Why am I not having like the best time ever listening to this? And I know why. It's the thing that we talked about probably in the beginning of me like finding her videos. It's the style of music. And please try to hear me. I'm not trying to be, you know, an asshat over here. If this was a normal singer, that's a really boring song. The actual song structure itself is just super old and boring. You know, it's like if you try to show teenagers today a movie even from like the mid-90s, most of them are like, this is terrible. And if you go back to the 80s or 70s, it's unwatchable because, right, formulas evolve. Quality changes, camera angles, lighting, makeup, everything changes, choreography. Like if you look at fight movies from like the 70s versus, you know, John Wick, it's like not even close. So the problem with this song is that once you've heard about 30 seconds of this song, 40 seconds of it, you've actually heard the whole song. The song just hasn't finished yet. And I can tell you what it is, like one of the things I think about, or I'm not even sure which way to say it. There's times when you jam with people, or you'll go play a song, or you're maybe you're not even in public, although it happens in public a decent amount. But maybe you're just like, you got a couple people together and a singer. Somebody goes, well, why don't we play blah 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 song? And you go, how does that song go? And they literally can teach you the song in 30 seconds. That's this song. They basically go, do this and this and this, and then now do this and this and this, and then just keep repeating those two back to back to back, and I'll give you a hand signal or a head nod when we're gonna end it. So also things like this, like take it to the top, take it to the head, or this for repeat the section. And like, you don't even know how long this song is. You just, one dude's in charge and kind of calls it out. And that's this type of song. It's really the same two parts over. Is it even two parts? Now that I'm thinking about it, is it even two parts or is it just one part with a different vocal? So yeah, I've said this about music to you guys. I think I have, I don't know. People want what they know, but they want it to be really good and maybe a little different. If it's exactly the same as what they already know, well then they'd rather hear what they already know. They want it to be a little different. So this is other than her, this is like just way too similar to, it's blues rock. It's blues rock. 3-chord blues rock. It's the blues equivalent of punk. Although, I mean, this came first. This came before punk music, but it's basically like punk music. 3 chords, all we got is 3 chords. Like, this is kind of like that. So I think I've beaten that horse a lot. Yeah, I think like it's true for most of the songs. Angelina is by far and away the best part of it. But I think what really stood out here is that all of these musicians are doing a very, very good job. Everyone sounds great. And yet I was still like, why am I getting bored over here? Oh, because the musicians are still having to play the song that's chosen for them. And this song to me is not really exciting. Wah, wah.